Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Saturday edition of Pine Tar Breaks. I hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's enjoyed their day, had some time to get outside, relax with the family, or relax with friends, or just kick back by yourself and watch some baseball and have a good time. Looking forward to getting to this break. I started off with saying something yesterday and then I got sidetracked. It's really easy to get sidetracked in this show. So I'm going to follow up on that in a little bit, but wanted to welcome everybody. Larry Scott is in here saying, please don't forget to smash and like and like and subscribe button. Thank you very much, and please hit that. We are at 79 followers. I remember when we had 3, so it's kind of exciting. Kind of a special day. Actually, it's a really special day, and it's funny how things tie in together, and I'll tell you what I mean. We have 2 Little League stars joining us, and wanted to welcome them. That's Anderson, and Anderson's currently playing for the Marlins, and Oliver, who's currently playing for the Lexington Baseball Club. So welcome, kids. I believe the ages are, I'm not sure which is which, but 5 and 11, and it kind of ties into some other stuff I was going to say with when I started collecting. I think with my brother, we were 10 and 4, so I think my aunt used to call us 10-4, but right there, 5 and 11, 10-4. So it's a great time, either age and in between. So welcome, guys. I hope you do well. They actually got their teams too. So Anderson found the O's, and Oliver got the Red Sox. Anderson likes Gunnar Henderson, and I understand that Oliver likes Duran. So maybe you guys pull one of those cards. And without any further ado, let's get to it and get the mouse out of the way. I just saw my volume was way down, so I hope you guys heard my intro. And Lexington, Kentucky, Ridley's asking. Yes, Lexington, Kentucky. So let's get this. I'm missing my knife too. We can't get started without a knife. Oh boy. Here it is. It's hiding back here. So welcome everybody, and thank you, Ridley. I appreciate your help on that earlier. One of the things I was going to talk about yesterday was collecting. When I started, the hardest thing about starting this business was stopping what I really love, which is collecting, because I had to, put money towards this to get the whole thing going. But being since 15 months since I started that, I've now started collecting again. So I wanted to tell you about a recent pickup, and I'll get to that. I said that last show, but I'm going to make sure I get to it this show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Ridley is saying, heck yeah, welcome. I'm in Louisville. There you go. Well, I love how it all worked out. That gotta fix something on my screen real quick. There we go. I like how it worked out where Lexington helped out Louisville, or Louisville helped out Lexington. That's awesome. That's very cool. All right, well, let's get to it. And what I was going to say is, you have numbered cards. So when we open these packs, it's a chase. When I started collecting, it was all, you had base cards. You didn't have such thing as parallels. There was no such thing. So when I started getting into cards when I was young versus to when I stopped and got back in, there's parallels. Man, I didn't know what a parallel was. So it was like learning the game all over again. Bobby Witt Jr. So we're off to a good start with Kansas City, and I believe that's out to Jared and Aaron Judge. And there you go, right off the bat. I said last night that Bobby Witt Jr. was the MVP, but I did not mean to slight Aaron Judge, because obviously you got 2 contenders for sure in the American League right there. And I think Ohtani with his 43 is running away in the National League. And Fernando Tatis, saw him taking some ground balls today and running, taking the BP. He's on his way back soon. Randy Arozarena out to Ridley, I believe, Tampa Bay. Mackenzie Gore. And our first hit is Seiya Suzuki, 235 of 325 out to the Cubs. Cubs were on the back swing, and the back swing that went to Jared. Congratulations, Jared. Jared had a good break yesterday, I do believe. And we'll reveal the next card, and that's going to be Matt Manning of Detroit. So, perfect example. So we got blue, 325. Traditional blue in most sets are 150. And the point I'm going to get to, and I'll probably make it really long to make a short point because I'm good at doing that. Matt Manning, X-Fractor, and behind that, there you go, Zach, a Arrivals. It is an insert. We have two inserts. You know what? I'm going to hold off on it really quick. So let's just take care of Matt Manning and go on. So for example, 150, traditional blue. So that means you got a bunch of base cards and then you have your color parallels, and we're going to use 150 as an example. If you look at the collecting scheme, people are like, whoa, I want to go after that parallel, that 150. Well, if you go back to the older cards where, I mean, they made a million of everything in the junk wax era. Let's say we're going to use 1982 for an example. And Larry Scott is yelling, Zach, as Zach would say to Larry. So behind Merrill, and that's a very nice, is a base, Arrivals, Jacques Merrill, and Action Jackson. And behind that, looks like we have something a little more special. I didn't see who the player was. It's also a rookie. And it is Ceddanne Rafaela, 250, 35 of 50. Congratulations, Oliver. That is pretty freaking cool. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's what it's all about. Really, shout out to you for helping make it happen. And that is beautiful. I love it, Oliver. Congratulations. That's number 250 gold. And Ceddanne Rafaela is just an outstanding. He is your Mookie Betts of the Red Sox, up and coming. For all the people who follow the Red Sox and like him, they cannot stop speaking about him. In fact, big Red Sox fan of mine says he's like Mookie Betts, only he plays a lot better defense. Oliver, congratulations. Look at that. That's awesome. That's beautiful. All right. We didn't forget about you, Zach. We're going to get your Merrill sleeved up right here. And I didn't know if I saw Zach in the chat. Someone didn't send him an alarm for his afternoon nap. He's always saying, hey, I made it in time for my nap, just after my nap. And we're going to get back to my 1982 story, too. Let's keep going through here. Austin Martin. And that's going to be uncommon, as the last card in most of these packs are. Oh, wonderful start. You know what? Because it's Bobby Witt, we got to sleeve up Bobby Witt. So going back to my 1982 story, if you look at cards, they made 700,000 to $1 million through the late 80s, mid 80s. They call it the junk wax era. Well, if you look back and go, well, what are the parallels? So for example, if you look how many PSA 10s, how many 10s, perfect cards are out there from that. Yeah, they made 1 million cards. But 1982, we're going to use Reggie Jackson, for example. There's only 19 10s. So that's like, in today's, looking at today's stuff, I mean, it's like a super all on its own. It's like a super fractor by itself. There's only 19 of them. So you go down to the next level, and there's 19. I'm sorry. So it's 1910. You go to the next level, and I believe there's 139s. So that could be like going from like super fractor to blue. You know, it's like numbered. There's only so many. We're going to go to pack number 2. And before we go to pack number 2, it is free card of the break day. And we're going to park it down the left field line, excuse me. And we'll get to that just in a second. So I'll bring this in for example. This is a 1982 Reggie Jackson, someone who I was really big on growing up. Him and Nolan Ryan were two of my favorites. And recently I decided, I want to go after some of my Reggie Jacksons that I collected when I was younger. 1982, I was 7 years old when this came out. And I remember buying these cards. So I remember buying packs of these cards at the local convenience store just a few blocks away. And, I'm like, hey, I want a high-end one of these cards, but 1910, so your next level. So this, even though it's a card that they made $1 million of, it's base. In a way, I consider it 150 and below as far as the top out of $1 million cards they made. So there's so many different ways to collect. That's one way I always, and that came to me when I was grading at PSA. I started running numbers all the time. So, and I look up and I see Yordan Alvarez. No, sir, it is not Yordan Alvarez. You guys want to hear something funny? I put that card on there yesterday, a little bit after the break. And I forget who it is at the moment. Okay, let's get back pack number 2. Jeff McNeil, thank you for sticking with my story. And if there's any trading stories you guys want to talk about, I want to encourage that. Baseball, we can all learn from each other in collecting. Luis Arias, beautiful helmet, now with the Padres. Will Smith, Austin Riley, Riley Green, Rafael Devers. So Rafael Devers out to Oliver. When you get a Baltimore Oriole coming up here soon. Jeremy Pena out to Steven. Behind Pena is Will Smith with the X-Fractor. And behind that is, there you go, nice little Colton Cowser rookie. Congratulations, Anderson. There you go. So the Will Smith, let's get that sleeved up, X-Fractor. There you go, Larry, at your Dodger collection of 2024 Topps Finest that you got going. That's pretty nice. And look at that again. As a rookie, Colton Cowser, who's having sensational years. I was mentioning he's consistently hitting in the number 2 slot. A very nice card for your collection that you're starting, Anderson. Make sure I have no glare in your guys' eyes here. And then behind that is a Cody Bellinger refractor out to the Cubs. And the Cubs on the back swing again that was Jared. And behind that is Jose Altuve. I believe that is the uncommon. It's a nice hit, Steve. And I was just looking who got the other big hit. So randomization will always keep 2 of the bigger teams. But right now we have it kind of permanently at the Reds and O's. And Steven also hit the O's on the backswing. So we hit a nice Ellie last night. Hopefully that continues. The last case didn't have much Reds. There we go. And we're going to sleeve up Mr. Altuve. Had a walk-off double off the wall last night. Numbers he's compiling over his career are ridiculous, with 2,200 hits, 200 home runs, 200 stolen bases. The kid does it all in every category. He's 1 in a million, Mr. Altuve. And go through real quick. McNeil. All right. Pack number 3. And you know what we're going to do real quick? Whoa. We're going to hit the Just want to make sure. It's who I thought it was because I have a couple lined up when we get through it quick. But it's going to stay. It's probably going to fall and reveal who itself. It's Young Star. He's recently getting it going again. That's the best way to say it. It's not Yordan Alvarez, who's been keeping it going nonstop for a while. All right. Curtis Mead out to Tampa Bay. That's not the Tampa Bay we're looking for, right, Ridley? Ridley's had some good luck on our show recently. We like to keep that going. For Ryan Reynolds. Zach Eloff. That's not. And Toy Cannon's in here for the second show in a row. Looking for Lawrence Butler, who recently had 3 home runs. Carlos Correa. I spent a lot of time talking to a friend today, Lloyd, who's on the show a lot about his collection today, which is a lot of Carlos Correa in it. Some nice stuff. Josh Jung. And looks like we have a nice hit beneath us. And I meant to welcome you to the show earlier, sir, because it kind of tied into, it was funny how things were tying into each other, and I want to talk about my hit, and your name is Reginald, so behind a very nice Josh Jung, I believe we got a crispy. How crispy? It's number 1 of 125, Jackson Chourio. This has been a chase card through last case and this one. So behind that, we have a Cole Reagans. Spectacular pitcher right now. Let's get this taken care of. This is a beautiful hit. So congratulations, Reginald. It's nice. It's not hit. That's, what? I look on these back of these cards and that looks like it's hit. And now I'm curious. It is not. It's just a print on those back left corners. You can tell. But gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Congratulations, Reginald. And we'll put him front and center. That's nice. All right, Cole Reagans, and we have some more good stuff coming up behind it. And that is a uncommon, so we'll sleeve that up. Finest Moments, that is right after 9/11 with Mike Piazza's home run. We'll get that taken care of. And behind that, we have 2 Yankees. I'm pretty sure that was Patrick. Double check. Patrick, congratulations on Aaron Judge. Finest. Behind that is Cal Realize. I think it gets us back. So let's sleeve up a few of these real quick. I'll look up the screen. Okay, so he's recently got it going with a couple big swings. I think he's had like maybe 3 or 4 home runs this week. He's had a rough start this season. One of the biggest prospects in baseball last year. He was a rookie last year. And I don't know what more to say. I don't want to completely give the guy's name away. But it's a nice card. It's from a nice set. We gave away a nice card last night. It was a base card. This one's a little bit nicer. Same set. I guess the best way to play this game is you start naming leagues, teams, positions, and I'll narrow it down that way. Larry Scott, my man, 2 nights in a row. Oh, Corbin Carroll, sir. And you know how he knows is that Corbin Carroll's been the home runs against his team. So my apologies for that. But that's a really nice, nice little giveaway there for you, sir. Congratulations, Larry. I'll add that to your stack. I'm gonna try not to hit the. And we'll see. Maybe I'll take the bullpen cart away. Maybe he'll bring something else before this breaks over. Okay, Aaron Judge. Don't want to get sidetracked though. I know you guys are here for one reason. Congratulations, Larry. Thank you for being on top of your baseball game. There you go, Patrick. And go through these real quick. Mead. All right. We're halfway home, and we're doing pretty good. I want to say last night's box was really good, except for the autos. So Lars Nootbaar, I kind of spoke a little bit about him. I like him. I think he's good. But with the other one wasn't that. So I'm expecting a couple good autos here. We got 3 packs to go. We have 2 autos to go. Hoping we have some good fire for you guys. Colt Keith, let's get him sleeved up. Big on Colt Keith. When we got Chrome, there's a few people were jumping over Detroit trying to chase him. And new box of top loaders. And there's Austin. Here we go again with the Lars. Austin pulled the Lars last night. Not trying to. You guys should know me by now. If we pulled crap, I'm like, we pulled crap, and I'm not ecstatic about last night's in any way, shape, or form. But I liked Lars Nootbaar. In fact, I said I have a rookie card of his stashed away. Nothing huge, but I didn't sell it because I like him. We'll see. Time will tell. Austin, Johnny Lee, Justin Verlander, Andres Jimenez with Cleveland, Christopher Morel, and I believe that's going to be a rare. And then we have something nice coming up. We have, let's see. Let's just move Morel over and go through it. Garrett Mitchell, the Brewers. It's a nice hit right there. So the Brewers box with Trio and Garrett Mitchell. And behind that, Jazz Chisholm. There you go. Jazz Chisholm has found a new home in New York. Very happy about that. I'm sure most of you guys have seen how well he's playing, how happy he is. Looks like an entirely new person. So the Welcome to the Break show continues. Welcome to the Break, Reginald. And you got yourself a Trio and a Garrett Mitchell. Garrett Mitchell's sign, if you saw his numbers in the minor leagues, whoa, he looked like he was going to be the next coming of Babe Ruth. All right, and I move those cards over. Let's see. Morel, that is going to be a rare. Christopher Morel. It's not the Crow that we're looking for, but the Cubbies. Pete Crow Armstrong. PCA is Mr. Sandlot refers to him. Christopher Morel. And behind that, Jazz Chisholm. And that is uncommon. And Miami. So, if I'm not mistaken, Miami went to, that was to Anderson. So, congratulations, Anderson. It's a nice little Jazz Chisholm. Put that in your collection. People are going to be like, whoa, you have a card of him before he played with the Yankees? That is awesome. That's what you're going to get in the near future. Because everything is going to come out with him and the Yankees, and he's going to make his name for himself with the Yankees. But yeah, pretty cool. You got a card of him before that. So, our next one, rookies, Nvole Marte. And then we have our auto behind that. Did I reveal it? I think I did, so we're just going to go straight to it. Jacob Amaya. That is a nice hit. So let's get them each sleeved up. So how about that? Congratulations, Jacob Amaya. And that is to Miami. So, bit of a little run here, Anderson. You're doing pretty cool. It's exciting. I don't know how many autos you have in your collection, but that's a nice little rookie to start with. You get to watch him grow through his career. Someone to cheer for. Now you're going to have a fan on a couple different teams. Or you're going to be a fan of a couple different teams, I should say. It's very exciting. And we'll put him right next to your Jazz Chisholm. There you go. Nice. And behind that, we got a Juan Soto. I believe that's going to be uncommon. So Patrick, we're slowly getting you involved over here. Need a couple of you guys to get going. Need to get some Phillies for Mark. I saw Mark back into the break. I was excited to see that. I hope you're doing well, Mark. I chat with him now and then. Really good person. You're all a really good person. I don't mean to single anybody out as this good person. Everyone I've talked to here has been really special. It's been a wonderful, wonderful thing that's unfolded here. Let's go through these here. Okay. All right. 2 more packs to go. 1 more auto to go. And the first card off the front is Justin Foscue out to Texas. Mr. Sandlot. And Noelvi Marte to go out with your finest rookies. Insert Noelvi Marte. And Ozzie Albies out to Atlanta. And Billy, and wanted to welcome Billy back to the show. I was like, I'm going to remember Billy when I go through the pack and we pull a nice Acuna. We haven't got there yet. And there's Albies. Hopefully we still do. Eloy Jimenez to the Sox. Billy. And that, I believe, is a rare. And it's a rare and a Max Kepler out to the Twins, which would be Ridley. Ridley, your parallel streak continues, even with the trade. Let's go. Not bad. So, you ask, you shall receive. I just explained how Billy was looking for an Acuna. He got his Acuna. Just had to ask for it. Sorry I didn't ask for it sooner, my friend. I love it. And let's see. More stands. Here we go. Nice little rare Acuna. And we'll get Max Kepler sleeved up. That is a 173 of 250 for you, Ridley. And Anderson's streak continues with another nice hit. Miami Marlins, Luis Arias. And behind that, a Corbin Carroll. In Arizona's out to, that's Patrick. So yeah, Patrick, something on the backswing. It's nice Arias. Behind Corbin Carroll. An auto of Andre Lipicus out to Detroit as a refractor of auto of Andre Lipicus. And I'm going over here to see who has Detroit on the backswing. That would be Jared. Let's take care of Carroll here real quick. And every now and then I like to reach out to my wonderful audience because you guys are all baseball gurus. If anybody wants to fill in how Andre Lipicus is doing, the rookie with Detroit. Behind Lipicus is Yamamoto. We'll get that sleeved up just a second, Larry. I looked up at the screen. I saw Austin Benjamin he's still laughing at the Lars. I thought he was laughing at Lipicus. All right, we're gonna look up Lipicus and get some information on him in a little bit. Okay, next up is Yamamoto, and that is a uncommon. So Larry's got some nice Dodgers trickling in. Larry saying he's been the Dodgers AAA affiliate all year. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, Larry. And he's not talking about Yamamoto. All right. I appreciate the help on that. All right, last pack. Hopefully we got some good fire here. We'd like to pull something for a few people. I know Mark hasn't got anything. See, Austin needs a little help. And Billy. Toy Cannon. Toy Cannon got the Birdnals and the A's. Okay, hopefully we take care of a couple of you in this pack. Christopher Morel. Sal Frelick. Evan Carter. Yuri Perez. Yamamoto. And got a little color coming up is Sal Frelick, 86/99. So it was definitely a Brewers box. Got that new luck stuff going. Congratulations, Reginald. Thank you for joining the break. I appreciate you. Very happy to see you pull up. You got a Garrett Mitchell Trio, Crispy Sweet Trio, number 1, and a Frelick. Let's see what else we got coming up behind here. McNeil Refractor and Finest Cody Bellinger. Didn't we just get 2 Cody Bellingers? Didn't we get 2 of these? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, we got a silver and a blue. Kind of feel like we got cheated on that, to be honest with you. And behind that, so we're going to finish with something good. Hopefully, a nice big hit out to somebody. Marcio of the Mets. And behind that is Lamont Wade Jr. Uncommon. So, for time purposes, we will get all these sleeved up. Every single one of these. And for time purposes, let's just go look at the hits. Guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for joining me on this Saturday. Let me know if you have any questions. My DMs are always open. Very nice Rafaela right there. Very beautiful card right there. Clear out some space. Colton Cowser. Nice little hit right there. And wanted to thank everybody who was new again. Reginald. And want to thank Anderson and Oliver. Appreciate you guys. Hope you do well in Little League going forward. I'm sure I'll hear back through Mr. Murph Diesel. I want to thank Mr. Murph Diesel for hooking that up. And so, again, Colton Cowser. We got an Altuve. The hit of the break had to be this gold 250 insert, 35 of 50, Ceddanne Rafaela. That was a very nice little bit. That's right here. Runner-up to that was probably the Jackson Churio, 1 of 125. So the new hits went out to the new people. Reginald, congratulations. Hope you enjoyed the show. Billy, welcome back. You asked for Acuna. We got you a rare Acuna. We got a Novello Marte Finest. Christopher Morel Rare. A little flashback Finest timelines of Mike Piazza. We got 2 Bellingers. A Yamamoto. Corbin Burns. Arroyo. Luis Arias. Nice little Judge. Garrett Mitchell. Will Smith. Purple 173 to 260 of Max Kepler. Thank you, Ridley. Bobby Witt Jr. Jackson Merrill. Happy to get a little hit out to you for the Padres. Zach. Andre Lipicus. So an auto. Detroit. Suzuki. And that is numbered 235 of 325. Matt Manning refractor, a Jazz Chisholm refractor, Colt Keith, Jacob Amaya rookie, Cole Reagans, Juan Soto, that's uncommon, Austin Martin uncommon, and back to Altuve and Kowser. Guys, thanks again. I'll listen to another break soon. Let me know if you have any questions, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thanks so much.